Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. David back with another cryptocurrency update. And I want to thank you guys all for subscribing, for liking, turning on the notifications, because from what Steven Crowder says, subscriptions, we don't know what they mean anymore. But I really do appreciate all of the interaction. It's been really great. Today's video, I want to try and jump back a little bit, or a lot, actually. If we were to listen to somebody like Jim Cramer from MSNBC's Fast Money, and you listen to what he considers the factors that need to go into cryptocurrency being successful or profitable, even though he congratulates everybody that was in the space that made money, he has set some parameters that he would cause as red flags, saying that the cryptocurrency space is not going to be able to get past some of these hurdles. One of the hurdles that he references is the fact that cryptocurrency is not an asset-backed system, meaning your Bitcoin and your Ethereum and your Ripple, or your XRP for that matter, is not backed by an actual physical asset like a silver or a gold or a platinum type of backing. Like the United States in 1933, we enacted the gold standard. Okay, now what the gold standard did was the gold standard pegged the dollar to gold. Okay, so 20 United States dollars equaled 1 gold ounce. Okay, so that would be what Jim Cramer is referencing as an asset-backed currency, is something like the United States before the dissolving of the gold standard in 1971, the full-on dissolution of it, to go into the oil standard, which is basically where we've been, where the United States dollar took over the world reserve currency from the British pound sterling. And from the point in 1913 when the Federal Reserve was created, the United States started taxing its citizens, and it started to put major restrictions on its people as far as what it can do in regards to investing. So we need to start to look back in history to be able to understand what the future is. If somebody like Jim Cramer is going to go on TV to the easily manipulated minds that watch the mainstream media and tell them that cryptocurrency will not succeed because of the fact that it is not an asset-backed currency, okay? That is the biggest misstatement I have literally heard from this man in a long time. Now, I don't watch TV. I don't have a TV. Okay, so for me to get that information, I had to go onto the internet and do a little search and start to read, which is something that I know a lot of people don't like to do. We like to watch the videos, get the information, and let other people do the research and do the hard work. But by doing that, we allow somebody like a Jim Cramer or an MSNBC to completely mislead you, okay? Because if you stand here now thinking that the United States dollar as the world reserve currency has any type of actual physical backing, then you're completely wrong. In 1964 was when the United States took physical gold and silver out of circulation. From gold and silver used to be actual currency. Okay, the paper notes that we use, the dollar bills, are just promissory notes. If you were to Google right now what a silver certificate or a gold certificate was, you would see, okay, the $1 silver certificate, meaning that you could go into your bank with a $1 or a $20 bill, hand it to the bank, and the bank would give you your silver coin or your gold coin. Now, the difference between that system and the system we're in now is that they're running the printing presses non-stop. There's nothing backing the currency. The only thing backing the currency is the guarantee from the government that it's backed by the government. But it's not backed by anything. And I guess you could say the same thing for cryptocurrencies. The cryptocurrencies are not backed by anything. Sure, there's some that are attached to gold. You can buy some prospector. I don't even know what it's called. But there are companies that already exist that are attaching their cryptocurrency sales to physical gold or physical silver or palladium or whatever the physical entity is that the commodity that they want to tie it to, they can. And some of them have. Now, the reason why I would imagine to say that it's not necessary is because in regards to XRP, there are no printing presses. In regards to Bitcoin, there are no printing presses other than the miners. But the press is set to a maximum number of prints. Okay? Which means once all the printing is done, we then have to start to use what we've created. We can't actually reprint Bitcoin or create more XRP or create more Ethereum through their technology or through their system unless that's something that they've written into their white paper. Okay, is the ability to create more tokens or coins with a vote or through reappropriation or buying it back and then splitting it or whatever. Sure, if the company has written that into their plan, then yeah, they can do it. But it's not going to happen. There's only 100 billion XRP that are going to ever be in existence, okay? 39 or 40 billion of them are already in circulation, okay? Which means that the fact that the Ripple team itself holds the rest of it, which means they're going to have to make the decision of who gets to buy it, or who gets to use it, or who gets to transfer it from place to place. If you think about it this way, Binance holds in their wallet alone almost 900 million XRP. That's 1/100th of the entire supply. One company. Which means only 99 other companies can come in and try to be the same stack size as Binance. 99 in the entire world. And that's not including the fact that we are possibly going to be using these cryptocurrencies to transact business, day-to-day transactions. And therein lies the reason why a lot of people like Bearable Guy and the Ripple Riddler are all saying things like 528 and 888 and all of these crazy numbers, because you can't create more. Now, let's say tomorrow Ripple decided to just release all 60 billion into the market. It would flatline the price, but as long as they kept going in the direction they're moving, inevitably and eventually the Ripple XRP system, technology, currency, whatever you want to call it, will be adopted. And with only 100 billion in existence, yet 7 billion people, do the math. If we're going to be using this as any type of currency to actually transact business or to utilize technology or to move the financial world forward, each person in the world is only going to have a certain amount of XRP in their bank, which means the XRP itself most likely will have to be valued a lot higher. So with that said, guys, start that conversation down below. Turn on that notification bell and definitely hit the like button and share this to your friends and to your family, because this information is only getting fresher and only getting more exciting. So thank you guys very much for joining the channel, subscribing, liking, sharing, doing all that good stuff, and definitely start your arguments down below. I do appreciate you guys very much. Thanks.